90% of gamers say bad audio has cost them a match. Not bad aim, not lag, just not hearing the footsteps behind them. That one gap in your setup is usually the cheapest thing to fix, the headset on your head. And it's not just competitive gamers chasing this. Parents are using these to finally beat their kids at Mario Kart. Teenagers are picking headset time over TV time. And remote workers are stealing gaming headsets for their work calls because the mics are just better. In this video, we're breaking down 5 gaming headsets, from budget-friendly to premium, so you can find the exact one that fits your setup and your budget. We'll cover who each one is really built for, the real problem it solves, the standout features, and, just as important, where each one falls short. No fluff, no fake hype. Every product, every link, and current pricing are right there in the description below. Let's get into it. Number 1. Tatybo Gaming Headset. If you've ever plugged in a cheap headset and gotten muffled, tinny sound that made every game feel flat, that's the problem this one's built to fix. It uses 50mm neodymium drivers to punch above its price, so voices and footsteps actually sound clear instead of mushy. Here's what stands out. First, it's genuinely lightweight, under half a pound, so it won't feel like a weight on your head after 2 hours. Second, the ear pads use memory foam with a soft leather-style covering, built for long sessions. Third, it works on almost anything with a 3.5mm jack: PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, even your phone. One reviewer put it simply, buyers keep mentioning they forget they're even wearing it. Now, the honest limitation. This is a budget wired headset. Don't expect true surround sound or a studio quality mic. The sound is good for the price, not audiophile good. If you just want something simple and cheap that works everywhere, this is a solid starting point. But if you want a bit more polish and some RGB flash, let's look at our next pick. Number 2. BENGOO G9000 Stereo Gaming Headset. This one's for the gamer who wants more bang for their buck. LED lighting, surround sound, and easy inline controls, all at a budget price. The problem a lot of budget headsets have is zero convenience. No volume control, no quick mute. You're stuck adjusting settings inside your console menu every time. BENGOO solves that with a built-in control box right on the cable, so you can adjust volume or mute your mic instantly mid-match. A few standout features here. It uses 40mm drivers with virtual 7.1 surround sound, which helps you place footsteps and gunshots more accurately. It's got glowing LED accents on the ear cups for that gamer aesthetic. And it works across an unusually wide range of devices: PS4, PS5, Xbox One, PC, even older handhelds like the 3DS. Buyers consistently say the comfort surprised them for the price. The padded headband and ear cushions hold up through long sessions. The honest limitation. The microphone is functional, but it's not going to sound crisp on a live stream or a professional call. Think good enough for squad chat, not podcast quality. If BENGOO is about value with flash, our next pick is about cutting the cord entirely. Number 3. Ozeino 2.4 GHz Wireless Gaming Headset. This one's for anyone who's tired of tripping over cables or sharing one jack with a sibling across the room. The problem with most budget headsets is simple. They're wired, which means you're tethered to your console or desk. Ozeino solves that with a 2.4 GHz wireless connection rated at under 30 milliseconds of delay, fast enough that you won't notice any lag between what happens on screen and what you hear. Standout features. First, dual connectivity. You can switch between the 2.4 GHz USB dongle for gaming and Bluetooth for your phone or laptop. Second, a 50mm driver setup tuned for clarity in fast-paced games, so you can still hear footsteps and reloads clearly. Third, up to around 40 hours of battery life, and it can charge while you play, so you're never really stuck waiting. One parent reviewer said it best. Their kids stopped yelling down the hallway to talk to each other mid-game because the wireless mic just worked. The honest limitation. Bluetooth mode on some listings doesn't support the microphone, so double-check which mode you need before you buy. And like any wireless headset, you do have to remember to charge it. If cutting the cord matters to you, this is a strong pick. Now let's talk about comfort for the marathon gaming sessions. Number 4. H7 Gaming Headset. The problem with a lot of gaming headsets is simple. After 2 or 3 hours, your ears start hurting, and the headband starts pinching. This headset is built specifically around comfort, with thick memory foam earmuffs and a flexible noise-canceling mic designed to move with you instead of fighting you. A few standout features. It runs software-based 7.1 surround sound, which adds real depth when you're tracking enemies in a shooter. The mic bends and flips out of the way when you're not talking. And it's built to work across PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch. Long-session gamers keep mentioning the same thing in reviews, that the padding actually holds up after hours of wear instead of flattening out. The honest limitation: original Xbox One consoles need an extra adapter to work with this headset, so check your setup first. And like most budget and mid-range wired headsets, don't expect premium-tier audio detail. That covers comfort. For our final pick, we're stepping up to a name you've probably already heard of. Number 5, Razer BlackShark V2 X. This last one is for the gamer who's ready to level up from a no-name brand to something built by a company that literally makes headsets for esports pros. The problem with a lot of budget headsets is inconsistency, sound that's muddy in one game and thin in another. Razer solves that with their Triforce titanium 50mm drivers, which separate highs, mids, and bass into their own tune channels so voices, footsteps, and gunfire all stay clear at the same time. Standout features. It's genuinely lightweight, sitting around 260 grams, so it disappears on your head during long sessions. The cardioid mic bends into position and picks up your voice clearly while cutting background noise. And even though it's built with PlayStation in mind, it works just as well on Xbox, PC, and Switch through the standard 3.5mm jack. Reviewers keep coming back to the same word: clarity. One reviewer said their squad could finally hear them without them repeating themselves constantly. The honest limitation: this is a wired-only headset in this configuration, and it skips flashy RGB lighting entirely. If you want wireless or lighting effects, that's not what this is built for. It's a step up in price from the budget options too, but the jump in audio quality is noticeable. So here's how this breaks down by who you actually are. If you're buying a first headset on a tight budget or shopping for a kid, go with the Tatybo. If you want more style, LED lighting, and value for money, the BENGOO G9000 is your pick. If cables drive you crazy and you want freedom to move, grab the Ozeino wireless. If you're in it for the long-haul, hours-long sessions, the H7 is built around your comfort. And if you want the most consistent, clearest sound and you're ready to invest a bit more, the Razer BlackShark V2 X is the one to get. Every single link, along with current pricing, is in the description below. Just tap and compare for yourself. If this helped you figure out which headset is actually right for you, hit subscribe. We break down gear like this every week so you never have to guess again.